Okay. The gas enters the south side of the garage on the southwest corner. We have bonding. The main valve to the gas. Parallel is on, perpendicular is off. Nice cold day, so bear with me here. This is the electric coming into the house. This is the pest control system. There's your grounding rod. It should be buried. Meters sealed. Meters on the south side of the garage. GSCI protected. This is the condensing units. This is the tankless water heater. How does that look? Oh, it doesn't look so good. We need to seal the top of it. Look at a big gap at the top of there. Then we got a gap in the control joint there. These are called control joints. Some people call them expansion joints. Call them what you will. We expect this house to move. We're in North Texas. This is expansive clay soil. It expands and contracts about 3 inches. That's why we have lines out in the street for the control joints. Hopefully the movement occurs here. You have this much wall. You need some control joints. Hopefully the movement will be controlled. Ha ha ha. We get up in here. Get a better view of that. I'll try to remember and get a still image of that. See that pipe over the window right up there? Alright, that's a secondary drain line for your air conditioning system. So if you see water coming out of that, that's a warning. Something's not acting right. It's time to call. Time to make the call, get a service technician out. Lawn sprinkler head should not be closer to the structure than 12 inches. It shouldn't have been placed that close. This one's even closer. I remember seeing some others. These are called weep holes. See, brick is a very good building surface material. This is, you actually have stick walls. This is a wood structure. That's a brick cladding. And it's fireproof. You know, the wood will burn, but not the brick. And it's maintenance free if you don't paint it. Or if you don't have to point it because the control joints weren't doing their job. The brick is porous. It's porous. And so water goes through brick. We know this. Quite a bit, actually. So we have weep holes. That's what these are, weep holes. Most of the time, it's moisture. Excuse me. Vapor. Moisture all the same. Most of the time, it's vapor that escapes through the weep holes. But if you have an event, I've seen a few. I hope you don't. If you have an event, water will actually come out of it. And then everywhere we have these lintels, hillbilly home inspection. Lintels like this, okay, then the brick above the lintels, that metal plate that holds the brick, supports it. Every time you have one of those, then you should have, weep holes on that as well. Around here, this perforated, see all those little dots? Okay, that's a continuous soffit vent system. Continuous. That's air intake into your attic. That's what that is. Air intake. To ventilate your attic. Your rain gutters should not discharge next to a house like this. They just shouldn't. This is a clean out for your sewer. Not the main, but a clean out. This is another control joint. Looks to me like the sealant could stand a little attention up there too. Is it just me? How does that look to you? Okay. On the windows, these are called weeps again. These are called weeps. Some of them have little weir traps. I'm not seeing any. I'm not seeing weir traps. So you want to ask the manufacturer, find the manufacturer, if weir traps come with these windows. Did they install them like they should have? Some of them don't. So you want to find out. We've got 70 PSI to the house. Back faucet works too. On the video, I think I say 75. And they're lead free. Now the corners. Some people call them corner pops, but what we expect to find, what we expect to happen, is shrinkage cracks on the corners. If it's in the span of a hand, it goes back in this direction. I don't know whose hand. It might be a brick issue. It might be a termite issue. But it's not a foundation issue. If you got cracks over here, it's different. It's different. But we don't. Over here, I'm staying over here. This is the south side. And the wind's coming in pretty nasty. See these little circular areas around here? Okay, that tells us that this is a post-tension slab. Now there's different varieties of post-tension slab. They're all good. I don't know which variety it is, but I know that this is a monolithic poured, meaning one time, one singular pour, post-tension slab. Got a little bit of hairline crack between these soldier bricks right here. Hairline crack right there. Is that mud? Yeah, it is. Okay, we have a gas port on the patio. There's your soffit vents right there, air intake into your attic. If you're cooking out here, the smells and the smoke might go up those vents. And research from the manufacturer to make sure that the grill is rated to go out here. Otherwise, you may want to put it out in the yard. And if you grill quite often, if you're a frequent griller, then you might want to add an extension to the patio. Just a thought. GFCI protected. And this one, since I tripped the other one and I haven't reset it, I don't expect to find power here. And I didn't. Rain gutter's too close. I just think they're not finished with that installation. Okay. We got a little rebar hanging out here. Okay, that's a tetanus shot right there. It needs to be finished off. Actually missing a rain gutter here. Too close. That's okay, I guess. "70 PSI here. Rainwater clean outs. Okay, the rain gutter is not supposed to be closer to the wall than 1 inch. Got a wind here. The rain gutter, the butt end of the rain gutter right there is not supposed to be closer to the masonry wall than 1 inch. Portico. we're not going to be able to run the lawn sprinkler system today, I don't think. So it doesn't look like the installation's complete. We're going to look at it. We're going to see. Is that everywhere? You just sealed the bottom parts? You're not supposed to seal the bottom at least. You just sealed the side parts? What about the top? What about the top? Go back to where we started.